Welcome to another gorgeous day. Let's see what our beautiful, divine, celestial beings wish to tell the universe on this fantastic day. Today's beautiful message continues with the magic that the angels started with in the beginning of this week. You are the biggest miracle of life and can bring about many more miracles each passing day. Give way to believing once again those loving fairy tales and miraculous stories so that you begin to create them in your tangible world and the living moment. The angels ask us to surround ourselves with the light of God, and that when we allow this light to surround us, all the seeming difficulties will transform miraculously. They will help us to learn our lessons, and under this miraculous light, all shall be restored to its pure and pristine goodness. We all, as we said earlier this week, born with that pure and pristine goodness of our innate existence. It is the adulteration across our lifetimes, across incarnations that takes place and moves us away, and moves us away from this true diamond, this shining, sparkling being that we are deep within. We lose track of our own light. There is so much of glooming clouds around us that it's like an eclipse of life. Even the sun can stop shining when it's eclipsed. And that's what happens. It's like living lives of an eclipse where our own sunshine, where our own sparkle is clouded, is blocked, and only our diligent efforts to work towards unveiling of this, shining, sparkling self will we ever be able to move ahead. So the angels tell us that when we surround ourselves with the beautiful light of God and all of the divine forces, then we shall transcend all these seeming difficulties. Because these are not difficulties, these are not really challenges, these are lessons. These are lessons for our lives. There were lessons when I was lying in the hospital for 1 year plus, and just, being there between the worlds, trying to figure out what's happening and why things are being done the way they were being done. But the lessons contained therein were important. The lessons of unshakable faith, the lessons of hope, the lessons of never ever feeling that you are not looked after, come what your position may be. And those lessons were retained. Those lessons were helpful to me to resurrect life thereafter. If we get drowned into our victimhood of all the past events, then we'll never be able to rise out and rise up. So the angels tell us that we need to realize that we are our biggest miracle, and that we have to just stop looking for miracles everywhere, here and there, and realize that unless I embrace this biggest miracle of life that is me, I shall not be able to unveil any other miracle of life. I shall not welcome any miracle of life into my life. So, open up. Open up to this glorious universe who is waiting to create miracles for this biggest miracle that is you. I'm sorry, I'm fumbling. Because in life, there are many areas where we can be gripped, where we can be pushed and jostled, and people will like really bring us down because they are the catalyst, they are the triggers. They are the triggers of our life, of our lessons. They are the triggers. There's blessings in this choking. And I thank each one of them who came by, each one of them who are still coming maybe. Each one of them who may be in the wings of the stage of my life. But that bringing down has not to be taken as bringing down. Because if I believe that I am the biggest miracle of God, I will not let anything lessen the luster. I will not let anything lessen that shine, that sparkle of that glowing diamond who I am. And that's what angels want each one of us to do. And that's what I would want each one of you to do. So that each day passes by just thanking. Thank you, God, that I'm breathing. Thank you, God, that you made me transcend so many lessons. Thank you, God, for bringing me closer to my goals. It's like getting closer to graduation. How happy we are when one test is over, the another test is over, the first semester is over, and the second semester is over. Aren't we thrilled? And that's what we need to do. We need to get thrilled about that existence. With that, we move on to the color of the day. And today's color is the beautiful light blue, the light blue of the throat chakra. So work with the light blue and ask your angels to cleanse and clear the energy center of creative expression so that you can speak out into the world and stand up for all that you believe in. Let yourself out there. Be nurturing and loving in every word that you speak out, and ask the angels to guide this energy center so that you only and only speak out of the love and harmony of God. With that, we leave you with another beautiful day ahead. So, in love and light and super Godspeed.